Do you ever feel like everyone on social media has a very defined style that when you scroll their feed, everything is cohesive and you can recognize their art instantly? And then there's you just experimenting with what feels fun that day. I get it. Honestly, for a long time, I thought I needed to have a defined style, something that people would recognize when they see one of my art. I believe that if I was able to get together a palette, a drawing style, the way I draw things, that would make me more recognizable, that I would get more followers and more course sales. I had this belief for a long time. But here is the truth. Every time I tried to stick to a color palette, let's say, I felt stuck and I just wanted to escape from it. A while ago, I made a video called You Don't Have to Find Your Art Style. It's in you just have to shape it, and I still agree with it, but I want to add something to it today. What I said back then is still true. It's still what I believe. Your art style is within you. It's based on what you like, what are your preferences, and what are your technical skills, both at the same time. But I want to add something to this message today. I feel that a lot of us are still trying to control our style, to stick to something because they feel that this is the thing to do. And I think this is exhausting. And what I'm saying is maybe not true for you, and that's valid as well, but I just want to give you my perspective on that. Let's talk about what art style even means. Style is simply how you express yourself. It's the way you use colors, shadows, shapes, drawing, how you combine that together on a single paper or canvas, whatever is your medium. This is the way you express yourself through art. But here is the thing. Your art style is not fixed. It's not set in stone. It's something evolving as we are evolving as human beings, especially if you are keen to explore and discover new mediums, new techniques, and new possibilities. I have some artists that I follow on social media, and when I see an image of their painting, I instantly recognize them. And for a while, I tried to stick to a color palette. I put a hard time in defining this color palette, and I tried to stick to it for a bit. But I felt that after maybe 4 or 5 paintings, I was done with it. I had explored all I could with this color palette, and I needed some variety in my painting. And what I like in art, especially, is variety, experimentation, and most important, having fun. And to me, sticking to a single color palette was not fun. Not at all. It was more handcrafting than making art. That's the thing. When I stop learning, discovering, it feels a bit repetitive and it's not fun anymore to me. Let me know in comments if it's the same thing for you, or if you like to stick to a color palette, and that's completely okay. If you're a beginner, maybe you're thinking, but I need an art style. I have to find it, I have to shape it. But believe me, you don't. All you need is curiosity, experimentation, because your art style is already within you and it will emerge no matter whatever you do. And when I say I don't want to have an art style, I don't want to be set in a corner. I want to be able to explore everything, even if the way I draw a mouth, for example, will always be the same. Oh, this is part of me, the way I draw things, the way I see things. But maybe I can change the way I paint. this mouth. And this will be a new experimentation. The medium has also an important influence on your art style. If you use gouache or watercolor or oil paint or alcohol markers, you won't use them the same way because they don't have the same properties. They are not always the same opacity, the same thickness. You won't be able to blend with some. It will be easier with others. So your art style will also depend on the medium you are using. That's why mixed media is the perfect way to explore new possibilities, because the combinations are almost infinite. The sky's the limit, or your imagination. Well, sometimes the physical mediums are also a limit. There are some combinations that doesn't really work well. If you ever try to apply gouache on top of oil painting, you know what I'm talking about. Don't do that, doesn't work. But when you experiment, sometimes you get poor results, and sometimes you discover new things, new possibilities, and this is part of the fun in art, to me. And for me, not having a set style means freedom, and freedom is something I'm very attached to. It means I can follow whatever I want on a given day. Some days I want bold colors, I want strong shapes, and some days I want pastel colors, I want softness. Really, it's based on my mood, I would say. Because as we said earlier, art is expressing yourself on a paper, so not all days are alike. Art for me is joy. It's experimenting, it's trying new things. Yes, you need to replicate things, you need to practice, but at some point I feel I get stuck and I want to be out. I want to try new things. Maybe it's not like that for you. Maybe you like to refine a specific look, a specific technique, and that's completely valid. There are as many ways to make art as there are artists. So you do you, that's perfect. Just enjoy yourself. Whatever makes you feel good, go ahead. So if you've been feeling stuck or maybe forced to define your art style, try something new this week. Pick a new medium. Pick two mediums, combine them. Use your fingers to paint. Use your non-dominant hand. Just make something for the fun of it, not to find your art style or to please the algorithm. And if you're not sure where to start, I have gathered for you 60 mixed media tips that will help you begin this new exploration. You can get the free PDF in the link under the video, and I'm pretty sure this will spark new possibilities for you. And I'd love to hear from you. What was the last thing you experimented just for the fun of it? Let me know in comments. The last thing I experimented was making a landscape from the leftover on my gouache palette. And I had pretty weird colors. But that was fun. And no, I won't show you. I'm cheering for you, and if this message resonated with you, you can still watch my previous video about shaping your art style. It's still one of my favorites. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Happy painting!